Hey, good morning YouTube. This is your host Aaron here. This is Times with the Narcissist Explained. I hope the content has been inspirational, has been helpful. There's many other people out there. They are awakening from the slavery that these people have put us under, have put many people under. And a lot of people have stories. A lot of people have situations in their lives that are completely insane. The things that they had to put up with dealing with the narcissist versus the things that they did do for the narcissist. For some reason, whenever we deal with a narcissist, you're giving so much, but you're receiving so little. You're giving it your all, 110%, to try to help and be with somebody who literally cannot be helped at all. So, we didn't understand that, and as time passes, a lot more people are going to start waking up, and they're going to start seeing through the mask, through the shapeshifting veil. And that's really what they do. They shapeshift. They're not genuine like you think they are, right? But today's topic I'm going to discuss is the narcissistic discard. The narcissistic discard. So many of you all have been discarded. Most times when a narcissist discards, they discard you first. They always want to be the one with the last laugh, the last word, hee ha ha, so they discard you first. Some of you all went supernova and discarded the narcissist, because you realize at that point in time that this person is nothing but a leech living under your roof, eating out of your refrigerator, and this person is contributing nothing to your life except for, maybe pleasure, because I talked about this in my sex demon videos, how a lot of narcissists are sex demons, right? So when a narcissist discards you, a narcissist will humiliate you or triangulate you. Sometimes they do both. And usually they'll have like a new supply lined up, or some new girlfriend, new boyfriend, new something, because they're always looking for the next best thing if the grass look greener. And this is why narcissists always fall for the tricks. They know how to create illusions, but they fall for the same illusions, right? Because they think the grass is green on the other side, and here comes somebody new coming along telling them everything that they want to hear, not knowing that this person wants something out of them. And you're like, huh? Why would somebody want something out of an evil narcissist? Trust me, there are high levels of narcissism out here. They chew on each other. There's a hierarchy. There's a ranking structure, and those narcissists, they literally, they'll try to control other narcissists. You know what I'm saying? To them, it's like, okay, if I can control this one, my game is refined. My game is really, really good, right? Because it's all about control and power when it comes down to narcissists, and narcissists always want to win. So when you got discarded by the narcissist, the first thing that happens is you're left with confusion. You're like, what the heck just happened? See, everything was fine and dandy when you was the one that was providing, when you was the one that was sending them money and helping them out with a lot of stuff, moving furniture around in the house, helping them move, helping them cook, you know, helping taking care of their kids, you know, showing up to their grandma's house and being there for their grandma, being there for their mom or dad. You know what I'm saying? You looked at their family as your family. And the narcissist will tell you in the beginning, man, you part of this family now, blah, 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 blah. They'll tell you that. Or they'll be like, oh, my mommy likes you, or my daddy likes you, and I like you too, and blah, 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 blah. You know? But towards the end, this discard usually happens when things start to slow down. You know, and what I mean by when things start to slow down, your money's running low. You're not giving them the validation that they seek. You know, and those who don't know what validation is, you're not giving them the attention and the glory and the praises that they seek, right? So this is when all of a sudden they become real rude to you. Some of them will try to humiliate you in front of a crowd. They'll try to humiliate you in front of a family. And what follows after the discard is a smear campaign. You know, and I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know what kind of words that was said about me when I left that hellhole of a congregation, but I'm pretty sure they said some real foul stuff about everybody who decided to leave, because nobody has time to be putting up with somebody who's immature, who has no emotional intelligence, who feels so entitled to everybody else's attention and you know, because narcissists feel like the world owes them something. So the moment you don't give them what they want, they discard you. They kick you out. You know? So now you're stuck on confusion. You know? Then you go through this phase of like withdrawal symptoms because you've been intoxicated by this monster. You know, whether it's a he or a she, they're still monsters. They intoxicated you. Right? And now, you know, you're going through certain withdrawal symptoms and certain effects that it can get a bit reckless sometimes. Some people actually go back to the narcissist because of the trauma bond. You know, others, at least the wise ones, they stay no contact. You know, and when you stay no contact, you have a peace of mind to just heal your body, heal your mind. When you go through narcissistic abuse, like me, for example, I was discarded by a congregation because I guess the information that I was putting out about astrology, you know, or not astrology, astronomy, because I study astronomy, I guess the information was too great. So I got discarded, right? So, you know, they pretty much when I got kicked to the curb, we're talking about 10 years, almost 10 years. So my mind, it's like I had this burning sensation on my brain. Like it was like I could feel the stress wearing off of my brain finally. Some of you all may be experiencing this, like a burning sensation on the top of your scalp. You know, because we don't realize how much trauma, how much abuse that we took when we were with these people, right? We've seen sign after sign after sign after sign, and we still ignored it because we was hoping we could get along. What a foolish mistake we made. I'm guilty of this too, right? So narcissists will discard you. And if you discard the narcissist, you know, they want to win. That's first and foremost, they want to win. So this is why they have a tendency of coming back, trying to plead with you so they can do it to you. They want to, this is a narcissist game, right? A narcissist wants to get you comfortable around them. And once they got you on this comfortable high, now here comes the little teensy-weensy bits of toxicness. They can just, you know, it's like fattening up a turkey. Yeah, let me fatten you up, feed you real good, so that way I can go in for the kill whenever I need to so I can eat you. That is how they look at us empaths. You know, they keep your mind on a certain level of comfortableness, highness, while they creep around the back, hit you with some toxicity, you know, little negative stuff here and there, drama here and there. These are chaotic people. There is no rationality with them. Even if you figure them out and you get rid of them, they don't want to let you go because they feel like you are their slave. And because they feel like you are their slave, they're persistent. You know? But the truth be told, understand one thing. Without you, they have nothing. You were probably the best thing that ever happened to them. And for them to get rid of you because you started slowing down or your money started going low, that was a blessing in disguise. All right? A blessing in disguise. You did not lose. You won. And the only way you keep that trophy, that first place prize, is if you stay no contact and don't you ever allow that Jezebel spirit, that demonic force. You know it's crazy. I had to realize that this spiritual battle is deeper than we think. There are people out here. They appear so loving, so nice, but they have an agenda. They were literally sent directly by Satan himself, the evil one. There are people out here. Let me put it like this: Satan's minions are everywhere. And people with light and who are empaths are very far and few. So when they run into somebody like you and you're treating them nice, it's like they can't help it. It's like you're like the greatest thing that ever happened to them, and they need that. You know, they need it, but they don't know how to treat it. You know, maybe the society would cherish and respect people with good qualities. Maybe this world would be a better place. But obviously, people don't care about that. People nowadays are in it for themselves. And they'll double cross you. They'll tell you one thing and do another. So that's why I say with a lot of people, pay attention to people's actions. Because if not, people will tell you one thing and do another. It'll leave you in a state of confusion, man. You know, and this is why you have to cut people off. The people I used to deal with, that was part of a congregation. They were like, oh, man, I got your back, dog, blah, 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 blah. But the same ones would tear me down in front of a crowd and humiliate me for their personal amusement. So you listen to me. You're not somebody's personal amusement. If you accept a narcissist back, that's a direct insult to your intelligence for you accepting somebody like that back. Because they never treated you right. They never cared about you. But you're going to accept that person back? They're going to laugh at you. Haha, see, I told you I got total control over you. Once that discard is final, it should always be final. All right? Understand that. You all are powerful people, man. You all are powerful people. You all are unique. You all have unique gifts. You know? Humanity would be a better place if we actually harnessed our gifts and powers and help elevate each other to a whole other level. Maybe there wouldn't be any more homelessness. Maybe there wouldn't be any more homeless shelters, foster cares, and it's insane what it is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So many children, father not at home, you know, mothers forced to raise the children by themselves. A lot of times, and I'm gonna be honest, it'd be the mother's fault. Because of the feminism, you know. I talk about these things because, you know, society has trained a lot of people to believe that they don't need a man or they don't need a woman. Really, we are meant for each other. And if they're going to chase every man or every woman away, that means you just not worth, you just don't need anybody in your life. You know, and I'm just being straight up and being honest. You know, this channel, I do not condone victim mentality. Don't act like you ain't did your portion of wrong too. If you know you did wrong, admit to that. You know, because people always tell you one side of the story, but they won't tell you what they did and why people treat them the way they do. you know, and that's not tolerated here. You know what I'm saying? I love my community. I'm gonna tell you all straight up what it is and how, you know, things operate when it comes down to narcissism, but I also put a little spin of life in between it as well. All right. But this is Times with the Narcissist Explained. I hope you guys have been enjoying this content. There's more on the way, you know, and you all keep me going. You know, people from the Netherlands, UK, you all keep me going, and I appreciate you all for that, for the comments. And if you got any more comments, if you got any comments, leave it in the comment section down below. All right. So I love y'all. Y'all be safe and tune in for some more. All right. We reached 100 subscribers. I want to thank you all for that. 100 subs. We're growing. We're getting bigger. Let's hit to that. Let's reach that 1,000, man. Let's reach that 1,000. You know, this is quality, good information to help you guys move